Those on mute for now, we won't get background into the group. But what's most important now, because everybody's just sitting around the house a lot, and we want to do extra warming up. So we'll start with the warming and really concentrate on the joints being lubricated and blood going to all the parts of the body. And go back the other way. The elbows. Go back the other way. Now with the shoulders, we're going to do something slightly different. I'll show you from the side view where you twist the body when you swing the arm and make the twisting all the way down to the ankle. So it's not just the shoulder, it's the whole body turning, even down to the ankle. You feel tension. You go back the other way. You see how I twist at the waist when I turn the shoulder in big, wide swing. It really gets a lot more blood flowing. And then the other one. There's a lot more twisting than we're normally doing in class. And forward. And now the hip. And here also, see how wide of a circle you can make. We're really working on the concept that we've been sedentary so long.
We have been.
Yeah, this is really important. Even if you don't do Qigong every day, you should do these exercises. Just get the blood flowing. And the knees, same thing. If you were used to just little twists before, now make bigger loops. Go back the other way. And the ankle. Back. The other. I think I heard someone come in, but I can't see who it is. You're on mute. If a new person joined us, we'll put you off mute at the end. And your neck, either front and back or a circle. And then right and left or the other direction. And then the swinging, we're going to stay low and hit yourself different places instead of raising it up over the top of our head. What we're trying to do is bring out the chi from the center of the body out to the surface, and we'll be working on creating a field force around this. This is the beginning of the lung meridian. It's an important one to tap. Okay. I will start with the between heaven and earth exercise that we did before. And the concept is really concentrating on saying, I want to create this protective barrier around me. I'm bringing the energy from the center and pushing it out to create this force field as an element of protection and building up the immune system and really getting a strong bubble around us. So as we breathe in, breathe out, start mirror me, so you'll go to your right, then your left. Breathe in, breathe out, go the opposite direction. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, and you're feeling this force being built up around you. You breathe in, the protected shield collapses around us like it's wrapping around you. You breathe out, you push it away. And you breathe in. Now we're going to go below and above us. We take our energy ball, and as I breathe out, I look down and I look up. Breathe in, it collapses around you. Keep the same hand on top. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Now switch which hand is on top. As I breathe out, I push to the earth and look up to the heaven. Breathing in, feeling it collapse around us. Same hand on top. Breathe out. Expand your bubble. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look down. Look up. Breathe in. Now we'll do the same from behind and in front. Each time repeating, looking behind first, and 3 times to your right. Then breathe out. Breathe in, come straight in front, then turn back to the same direction. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Now we'll switch sides as we breathe out. Push the field behind us. Look in front. We see how our field is expanded. As I breathe in, it collapses around us. I feel it closing like a cocoon. And I breathe out, I push it further away. Just to the distance of my hands. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And then front and center. I want to work on balancing the microcosmic orbit around. Always follow the energy, the level of the hands. I'm going to follow it up my back as I breathe in. And then breathe out as I bring the hands down in front. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. I follow the energy up my back like a big squatch. Breathe out. Comes down the front. Anyone joining us? If you're on mute for now, we'll open that up later. Now we'll breathe it in the front. Up and over the top of the head. And I breathe out. I feel at the level of my hand as it just strokes my backside. Comes up between my legs. As I breathe in, I bring it up forward. Breathe out, comes down my back. Breathe in. And breathe out. I want to work on a swatch of like a belt around my center called the belt meridian. Palms facing towards you. Start to your left as I breathe in. Swinging back, I breathe out. Breathing in. Breathe out. A big, even fatter than a belt, like a sash around the center. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now I'm going to stand here. Breathe in. Now breathe out, going back. Now my in-breath is in the new direction. Out. In. And out. In. And out. And standing center. Now the microcosmic orbit is really going to take energy out of the heavens and out of the earth and bring it in and circulate it right down the center of the body. And it's much deeper. So as I bring my hands up, if you have problems with balance, you can do this sitting in a chair or just go down this far. If you're agile, they'll go all the way down in the squat. As I breathe first, the energy comes down the front side of the body. Breathing in. As I breathe out, it goes up the back. All the way up, out, up into the heaven. Breathe in through the front. Breathe out, up the back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now to balance it, we'll do it again, but breathing in, I feel it come down the back. Breathing in, comes down my back, all the way into the earth. Breathe out, comes up, out the front side, shooting up to heaven. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then relax. Now this was more or less just off center, the energy going back and forth of the body. But now with the spinning of our feet and arms each time, like we're a stick person. The very, very center of the body is moving the energy and pulling it up out of the earth, and one leg is just spinning, not like we're lubricating the joints, but we feel the earth pulling up through, right up through the legs. And it's ending up in the lower dantian. Switch feet. In my mind, the first foot leg continues to spin, but physically, only the new one is spinning. And we want to mix the two through the center, a slight spinning of the center of the body. If anyone is off mute, put it on mute. We'll open them up later. Now we want to bring down from the heaven. It's coming right down the center, mixing into the lower dantian, bringing in the heaven energy, the heaven chi. Which hand? Now bringing it down, it's mixing. And now through the very top of the head, we're bringing in like a comb, having the energy come right through the top of the head as we spin that, and it all combines in the lower dantian. Now some motion and bringing energy through the bottom part of our arms, the bottom of our feet. Coming in, we feel the weight of earth. Flipping our hands, palms up, the lightness of the heaven chi. And now palms away, I feel the force that I built up earlier. And I grab that force and wrap myself without touching of my hands, but I feel the enclosure that I was just brought into. Palms up, elbows back. Push away the sides of that cocoon. Breathe in. Again, push it away, and that's the element, the extreme side of my cocoon and my energy source. Coming down, wrist kinked, and then fingers down. I repeat it as I breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Coming down. And then relaxing. Now, what we've just done is really created this force field around us, building up a protective barrier. Now, we want to work on balancing all of the 5 elements. So we'll do the 5 waves. And with this one, we start, as you remember, breathing up. And then down, breathe out. The earth element, breathing it up. Breathe out. Breathe up. All the worries that are going on, we're trying to eliminate it and protect us from what is worrying us. The earth, the stomach. Breathing in. Strengthening the ability to overcome the worries. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now we switch to fire and the heart. We open the heart and close it. Breathing in. Breathing out. We go out, we expand the chest and open the heart and close it up. The heartache that might be felt, we're acknowledging it, and then we're just pushing it away and saying, it doesn't affect me. I can overcome this. Heartache is no longer a feature. Breathing in and out through the nose. And relax. And I'm going to go up to the wood. As I just look up to the heavens, seeing clouds. I sway like a tree. The wind can move me. Events around me just make me wobble, but don't break me. I'm a limber tree. I move with the wind, and I don't snap. Then I come for the rain. I bring my hands down. Then at base palms come to the front. As the water element is represented, breathe in, breathe out. And water is the fear. I'm strengthening my ability to withstand the elements that might fear me at this time, might scare me at this time. And my hands are pointing towards me, but I can feel on the back side the force field that I built up earlier. So I'm working in that sphere between the back of my hands, where my energy force is, and the palms are pointing in as it projects into my body, giving me the strength to overcome the fears. Breathing up, breathing out. One more time, and then breathe in and breathe out. Now I'm going to do the energy for the lungs, breathing in, breathing out. The metal element, breathing in, breathing out. The metal is a shield, but inside is soft. It's my body on the inside. I'm strengthening the shield. I'm able to create this shell around me to protect me. But also, it's the lung. We're going to work on the lung in a second. We end this series, one more exercise, but essentially the lung is the last of the 5 elements. And as I bring the energy in, my hands are at shoulder height, where my lungs are. I'm building up the lungs and then clearing them. Breathing in, filling up full lung, and then emptying them. Here, try breathing in through the nose, then out through the mouth. You really empty it. Breathing in new chi and emptying it. New chi. Getting rid of stale chi. And I relax. And to bind them all together, I'm going to do the pericardium, which the basis is fire and water, but it's all elements put together. As I breathe in, the energy puffs up my arms, I feel them. Breathe out, it collapses. I fill up and then breathe in. Breathe out, it collapses. The chi that it's bringing in pushes my arms up. As I exit, the air comes out of the balloon, I just collapse. I'm not using my arms to go up, the chi expands them. And I collapse. Breathing in. Breathing out. And I make a wrap around my body again, the microcosmic orbit, and they come around, up over the top, and down the front. And just tie a bow on that whole exercise. Now we've strengthened our immune system around us, but the lung is the most important element to protect for the immune system. So we want to do just a couple exercises in order to build up the lung capacity, how much I can get in, how much more oxygen I have in the body as a strengthening of the immune system. I'm going to start with the lower, you might see it on the side also, that only breathing in and out of the stomach, lowering the diaphragm of the lung. As I breathe in, the stomach comes out, breathe out, it comes back towards my spine, and my stomach comes in. Breathe in, just the lower diaphragm. Breathe out, stomach comes in. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, the stomach comes out. Breathe out, stomach goes in towards the spine. One more in. One more out. I'm going to bring one hand up to the chest. As I start, I breathe in through the stomach, and then a second gulp comes up to the upper chest. And I breathe out, push in the chest, and then push in the stomach. And then exhale everything. Breathe in the lower, breathe in the upper, and the chest expands. I feel it. Breathe out the chest, breathe out the lower. It's wave breathing. In through first the lower, then the upper, out to the upper, out to the lower, like a wave. Like taking two gulps, first lower, then upper, showing me I can increase the volume of my lungs. Breathe out of the upper, breathe out of the lower. In. There's other parts of the lungs that we want to try to increase our capacity. So if I relax, I want to breathe in like I was doing and then raise my shoulder to breathe up and down. So breathing in the stomach, the chest, Then my shoulders will bring in more. Then exhale. Starting in the stomach, chest, and then shoulders. I'm going to show you with my hands where the energy is going, but you can do it relaxed. Stomach, chest, shoulders, out. I'm going to do this using my arms. So I'm going to bring your fists together, my fingers together. As I breathe in, I'm filling up each section of. I see my video is choppy. Just follow me with the picture. Breathing in all the way up. Now breathe out. Shoulders get exhaled. The chest, exhale. And the stomach, exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now when we get to the top, I'm going to pause. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now I'm going to twist the shoulder, the body to one side and feel the side of my lungs filling up. As I breathe in, breathe out, go straight. Go the other way, breathe in, feeling the side of my ribs, the lungs expand on the side. Breathe out. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. The ribs expand on the side of the body. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And I relax. Now I'm going to do what we did in the 12 rivers and the lung exercise. So I'm in the shoulders, feet in a straight line, bringing my hands in. And as I go out to the side, I breathe out and I breathe in. And I feel the sides expand, energy come in. Continue breathing in. As we breathe in the front. And now breathe out, going the other way. A big out, because we had a long in. Breathe in. Continuing to breathe in if you can. Now breathe out. Breathe in. And continue breathing in. And breathe out, hard out through the mouth. Breathing in. The back is filling. The side is filling. The front is filling. And it's all going out. Back is filling. Side is filling. Front is filling. And breathe out. And breathe out and relax. And we're going to go again one more time with from the 5 waves, the lung, the metal, as they come up, I push out, heavy out, breathing in new chi, and breathe total exit of everything out of the lungs, hard out. Breathe in through the nose, hard out. Now, take your hands and bring them up high as they breathing in, keeping them at the height, the large section of the lungs. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keeping our hands, the energy level is where our hands are, up higher than we've normally held them. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then relax. Again, the microcosmic orbit from around the back. They breathe in. And breathe out. Breathing in. And breathing out. We bring our hands into the center, feeling the lower dantian, its strength, its form. But we concentrate as we sit and breathing in and out of the nose where my strength is. I built up an immune system that's outside my body. Maybe it's this far, maybe it's this far, depending on how strong you created it. And my inside is full and my lungs are clean. My immune system is strong. If something broke through that metal element, I still have a strong immune system to fight anything off. Just aside, you still need a face mask to go to the grocery store. Breathing in, slowly in and out of the nose. Now we come around the back side. We feel it and we want to tap all the way around. And the inside of the arms. Now in the past we've talked about this cool down as the method of breaking any clots. Don't touch your face, but just kind of wobble up here, wobble the head, hit your back. We're doing one more thing with this than our normal breaking up clots. I'm bringing my energy to the surface. I'm increasing the strength of my shields right on my surface. I have good internal chi, but I really want to create a better and stronger force field away from me and increase that shield that's right at my level, right at my skin. If you're on barefoot, you can hit the bottom of your feet, inside of the legs, inside of the arms. And I feel the activation of the chi right at my skin level. So what's the intent? We can do the same exercise and have a different intent. And here our intent is bringing the energy to the surface for our protection. One more time down. When I'm doing the slapping here, a couple extra slaps right under the collarbone. That's the beginning of my lung meridian. As I then follow it down, back up. Again, a few extra taps at the beginning to strengthen and stimulate the lung meridian, which comes down the leg, arm inside to the thumb. We are tapping all the meridians, but we emphasize the lungs. Now I'm in the back. I'll start to just massage it, smoothing it all out, like polishing it. They come down the back, inside of the legs, inside, massage the top of the meridian, down the inside. The top inside is the lung, but it's the whole inside going out is important. Again, polish the beginning core of the lung, down the inside, and up the back, keeping our hands away from our face, and then massaging our neck. At better times you can massage your face, but we'll play it safe. Down one more time. And up. Across. We're going to do something, again, changing the intent with the same exercise that we've done before. I move my hands away from the body. I'm going to inch or two away, and I'm going to go really slow. Instead of trying to capture the sparks coming out of my body and grabbing them like we've done in the past, I want to see, I'm going very slow, if I can feel my force fields. Is there any warmth, tingling, come across the inside? Very slow. This one is slower than normal, as I'm just feeling. It might be slippery, warm, tingly, magnetic. Different feels for different people. Of what is my energy, my chi, will it feel like? very slow with intent, feeling something. It's alright if you don't feel it, but it's a sensation when you do. And we do concentrate very slowly around the face, not touching the upper dantian. Might feel something between our eyebrows, the crown, feeling the back, come around the back. And once again, finishing hand on the lower dantian, breathing in and out of the lower, and feeling this protection shields around us, protection field a little bit away from us, and very strong immune system built up inside.